Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with Rangers. We're away at New Douglas Park today against Hamilton, 8th place Hamilton. We're looking to continue some great form that we're in at the moment. If you look at yesterday's results, Sinclair double gave Celtic the win over St Johnstone, unfortunately, at Parkhead. But Kilmarnock with a 3-0 victory over Aberdeen at Pittodrie gives us the opportunity to open up some space between ourselves and Aberdeen. We're currently tied on points, but we're ahead on goal difference, so we have the chance to go 3 points clear just now and improve our goal difference advantage. Looking at the table just now, obviously 56 points, and Celtic up there on 67, so we're 11 behind. A victory today will bring us, of course, within, what are we 11 behind, but within 8. So we're in excellent form. We have 5 wins and a draw in our previous meetings against Hamilton, who are in inconsistent form at the moment. Basically, we want to go out with as close to our regular team as possible. Alfredo Morelos will actually start this one rather than Eduardo Herrera, because Herrera's injured, and odds on Eduardo are not quite ready to actually put in there in a starting role. O'Halloran, unfortunately, scheduled to complete rehabilitation and return to full training in 2 days, but he can currently play, so we are gonna start him because on the right side we don't really have anyone else to come in there. We are going to be playing the team of Fulton, Gamboa, Alves, Fernandez, Oliveira, Henderson, Barjonas, Price, O'Halloran, Gonzalez and Morelos. Gonzalez, who has now hit good form. If we take a little look, 6 appearances, 2 goals, 2 assists, an average of 7.35. So he has finally started to show some of the class that we thought he had when we brought him in. 4-1-4-1 today from Hamilton, fairly similar to what St Mirren played. They played a 4-5-1, so fairly similar to that. And we managed to, after going 1-0 down actually at Ibrox against them, we did manage to come back and beat them 4-1. So hopefully we can overturn Hamilton's rigid system today as well. They've got 2 players actually starting with injuries, Koulibaly up front and Woods in goals, both carrying knocks into this one, as is obviously O'Halloran on our end. 15 minutes gone, 4 shots but no action, 60% possession as Javi Thomas plays it over the top towards Koulibaly. Easy for Oliveira to cut that out though, and he'll go across to Bruno Alves. Hopefully we can build out from the back here as Liam Henderson picks it up. He goes forward to Barjonas. Bit of a hopeless ball that. Ezekiel easily intercepts that, and Daham picks it up in the middle. Playing it to Doherty now. Oh, it's given away to Gonzalez far too cheaply by Doherty. Gonzalez to Henderson. Henderson now playing it to Price. Price back for Gonzalez. Can he link up with Morelos up front here? Gonzalez will play it out wide to Oliveira. Oliveira angles it in towards Morelos, takes it down nicely, beats a man, and his shot cannons off the post and then hits Woods, who can turn it away. 20 minutes gone, the first chance, bit of a half chance I suppose, long range effort from Morelos, on target, well, on the woodwork I suppose, technically not on target. 35 minutes gone, nothing really to speak of here. We're not exactly putting in a confident performance. O'Halloran is not coping well with his injury. He's not putting in a good performance. Woods now will kick this long towards Koulibaly. Bruno Alves will head it away, but only as far as Daham. Ezekiel will pick that up. Tries to play it in for Koulibaly, takes a nice touch. Koulibaly has support from Doherty now, surrounded by blue shirts. Plays it out wide to Boyle, though he has space to angle this in towards Koulibaly. Boyle cuts it in, and Fernandez loses Doherty, easily passes it into the net. Fulton doesn't even move, and Hamilton have taken the undeserved lead against the run of play, 1-0. Has to be big changes to the setup, I think, in the second half. Probably going to go with 2 up, maybe move Gonzalez into an attacking midfield position in the middle. We're definitely going to have to change things. 10 shots to 2 and we are 1-0 down. Poor defending once again, letting us down. A 6 for Fernandez. Aggressively show a bit of desire here, guys, because this is shocking. Fernandez is actually going to come off for Cardozo. We're going to take O'Halloran off for Odson Edouard. He can go up front with Morelos. And as I say, we'll move Gonzalez into the middle. Odson Edouard, of course, a target man. And Gonzalez in the middle. Yeah, he could just be an attacking midfielder. We're going to tell them to play more narrow, because we've obviously got that narrower formation now. We can play, we'll go with a normal line still. And obviously that overlap from Gamboa and Oliveira. So let's see if we can get anything from this. Obviously we're going to have to tell them to push forward. We need to score now. We need to score twice actually. A draw doesn't do us the world of good. And an early chance in the half, unfortunately, is a free kick which Boyle will put in for Hamilton. Skondras with the header. Ian Fulton fumbles it, an absolute mess, and Grant Gillespie. Hamilton have struck either side of half time, and all of a sudden we have to go into overload mode. Shocking goalkeeping from the young man there. And Gamboa trying to get forward. Now it's into Odsonne Edouard, holding it up, fouled by Dunn. No foul given by the referee. Koulibaly trying to get forward. Hamilton looking to make it 3-0 in complete humiliation. Koulibaly out wide to Skondras. There is an overlap on that side if Oliveira tries to close him down too aggressively. He does well to stand off actually. Boyle plays it into Daham. Over the top for Koulibaly, and I don't know what Bruno Alves is playing at there. Koulibaly, a good save by Ian Fulton, and then we eventually cleared it away through Gamboa, but a terrible start to the second half. Come on, let me demand more. There we go, demand more out of the boys. Woods with the goal kick. We need a goal now if we have any chance of turning this into a victory. Oliveira heads it away, easy for Skondras. Tomas lobs it over the top, should be easy for Cardoso. Plays it to Bruno Alves now. He's forward to Henderson. We need to get this forward here. Henderson with a little flick. And get why you're playing things like that when we're 2 down. Barjonas lobs it forward. Odsonne Edouard takes a nice touch back to Barjonas now. Forward for Price. Into Morelos. Takes a good touch. Has a hopeless shot. Over the bar. You're never going to score from that position. There's unfortunately nothing I can really do. Let's see. Still 2 down. I mean, yeah, there's not a lot we can do here at all. I suppose we can push Oliveira and Gamboa on, but that's going to leave the 2 at the back completely exposed. Price can drop a little. I mean, there's not a lot we can do whatsoever. Pump the ball into the box, I suppose, go route 1, but not a lot we can do. I suppose we could throw Mitchell on. He's more attacking than Oliveira. In fact, we can throw Mitchell up here and let him be a winger. But we're super exposed at the back. We could easily concede another goal. I'd at least like something to happen. Shows something, shows you're trying. Okay, it's Cardoso now. If we score here, we might be able to still nick a point. Forward to Mitchell. Now Barjonas pokes it forward. It's hopeless. Skondras away. Cut out by Cardoso. He's given it away though. Ezekiel's touch is poor, but so is Gamboa's. He does want it back though. Henderson now playing it out to the right to Odsonne Edouard. Can't hold it up. He's a useless target man, Edouard. He never holds it up. Price to Henderson. Now Barjonas as we look for a way through. Gogic with a good challenge. Barjonas should pick it back up. Playing it through for Morelos. He's in. He should score. He does score. It is 2-1. Come on. Push forward, guys. At least we've got something here. Even a point I'd take at this stage. Okay, Gamboa now. Come on. Score now. Gamboa to Odsonne Edouard, a nice touch, he's got a ball to Price. Price decides to smash one, it's way over the bar though. Come on, something else, we've got a couple of minutes left. At least show some fight in the last 4 minutes here. No, Hamilton has survived, 10 seconds left. Koulibaly picking it up for Hamilton now. Easy ball on to Francombe. Whipped in, Fulton will take that. Should be punting it now. Nope, Willie Collum blows the whistle. And so much for our good record against Hamilton, so much for our excellent form at the moment. We've came to New Douglas Park and we've bent over basically. 2-1 victory for Hamilton, and they won't get an easier win than that. Shocking performance. Absolutely shocking. We have the opportunity again to put Aberdeen out of sight in the rear view mirror, and we go and lose to Hamilton. Too many losses this season. We maybe end this season with more victories than last season, but we're going to end this season with way more losses as well. A couple of those draws have turned into victories this year, but too many of those draws from last year have turned into losses. We've lost 8 games. We only lost 6 in the whole of last season, and we still have to play Celtic 2 more times. Yes, we have some good players this season. Yes, I would say we actually have a better outlook for the future in terms of the fact we've got some good young players that are in the squad just now that are only going to develop and come on, whereas last year we were still relying on players like Candeas who are too old really to develop and offer too much going forward. But there's still too many players that I just don't feel confident about. Ryan Jack, for example, is he a good player? Yeah, he's fine, but fine isn't going to help us catch Celtic. There's just too many games where we fall asleep defensively still. And now we have the last team before Hamilton that turned us over, St Johnstone now, and it is away from home where we were turned over 2-0, and I just missed the youth intake there, so we'll have a look at it in a second. But it's so frustrating how we lose these games. Right, let's see the youth intake. I suspect Celtic will easily win their game at home. Tim Gallagher, one of the best players from the intake. He looks pretty good, yeah. Youth candidates. Tim Gallagher, the best. Craig Brown as well, right winger. Yeah, we've got some decent looking players in the intake actually. Henderson wants a new contract. What's he on? 2.5. Okay. I will give Liam Henderson a new contract. I think that's fair enough. He's on to 2022. Let's keep him till 2024. And we'll put him up on a 5.5 year deal. Sorry, a $5.5 grand deal. No, okay, 575 for 5 years. Okay, so that's a new 5-year deal for Liam Henderson. He's going to be one of the players that we're going to use well into the future. Could be an absolute linchpin in the middle there. But here we go. I'm no looking forward to this game against St Johnstone now. They've been in good form since they beat us. It's almost been a catalyst for their season. Hopefully we can smash their good form as well. We were the catalyst for them turning around their poor form, so let's hope we can turn around their good form as well. We are still in strong form despite that poor performance last time out, so I don't know, here's hoping, I guess. What the fitness test saying? O'Halloran's capable as his price, as is Herrera. Herrera's not going to play. I don't know what to play, you know. I suppose Cardoso can come in for Bruno Alves. We can play Cardoso and Fernandes together. Jordan Houston, I suppose, can come in for Gamboa. And I'm going to start Odsonne Edouard. Let's try it, see what we get. Morelos was hardly convincing last time out. He did score the goal, but it was too little too late. A 4-4-1-1 from St Johnstone. Camley, I expect a win. Kicking off. Tell him to get creative today, because that's probably been some of our problems. We haven't created many chances. I suppose you could put the blame on that actually. Maybe more on the midfielders actually than the strikers. Fernandes now playing it to Henderson. They do. I suppose you could say that Henderson and the like. Actually, we'll finish that thought in a moment. As Odsonne Edouard is in and shoots and he's put it wide. You could put the blame that Henderson and Price and Barjonas maybe play nice little triangles in the midfield but don't really create enough chances, as Barjonas plays Odsonne Edouard in again. Another decent touch and not a great shot. It's actually managed to hit the frame of the goal, even though it was not that much of a strong effort. So a good start at least, getting some chances up to Odsonne Edouard. He's obviously hit the frame of the goal and put one wide, so hopefully he can come closer next time and hit the net. It's actually Andy Halliday nicking it back there away from Henderson. It's cleared by Halliday, should be picked up easily by Oliveira though. He can go forward. Oh, he's actually went inside. Skugel easily cut that out. It wasn't a good pass, but Fernandes and Cardoso can clean up. Henderson, Barjonas, Edouard moving it quickly now. Odsonne Edouard plays it to Price, onto Gonzalez. He's got support outside him. It's nicked by Williamson, who looks for Quitongo. It's away by Fernandes. Henderson to Price and Barjonas. It's good play by the trio. And it's a great ball into O'Halloran, who shoots across Clark. It's an easy save by Xander Clark in the end, though. Out for a Rangers corner. And it looks like they've heeded the advice to get creative. We've done well today, creating chances in the early 15 minutes. Just a shame we've not managed to bury them as Harry Suter gets it clear. Henderson to Barjonas. Still a chance to get it out wide. He's going to Fernandes now. And St Johnstone are going to survive another early scare. Odsonne Edouard with a 6.5 today. Not convincing. I just don't seem to be able to make a target man work. Xander Clark taking the goal kick for St Johnstone out to Shaughnessy, who plays it to Suter. Suter forward to Campbell and on to Davidson. Far too easy for them to move the ball. Quitongo picking it up now. He's got a man ahead of him in Skugel. Skugel trying to run down the left hand side. Rangers shots surrounding him, but he does manage to get down that flank. It's cross. It's actually cut back the way to Davidson. It's a good ball, Murray Davidson now. Coming in on that right. It's a brilliant challenge by Price. Gonzalez moves it quickly to Odson Edouard. I don't know why. He should have just ran, I think. But Edouard now out on the left. Plays it into Barjonas. He's got a runner ahead of him. He's got Henderson beside him. He shoots and it's just wide of the post again. And St Johnstone continue to get away with it. 9 shots to their 1. Yet 0-0. Gonzalez and Odson Edouard have been poor today. Edouard into Henderson now, who's played a couple of good passes forward. O'Halloran now picks it up. Can he cross it in for Edouard? He can. It's a challenge. And it's no penalty. It's just clear away. Don't really know why that was a highlight. As Motherwell have taken the lead at Tynecastle now. Maximiliano Oliveira throws it to Odson Edouard. Loses it to Witherspoon. He's really bad at holding the ball up, man. Quitongo. Fernandez nicks it. Price to Henderson now. Space to pick a pass. He looks forward for Edouard, who flicks it on. Suter misses his header, but it will go through to Xander Clark, who plays it to Brian Easton as St Johnstone look to build from the back. Suter now knocks it long up to Skugel. Skugel flicks it on to Quitongo, who has the ball at feet. Quitongo goes back the way to Campbell, who's got acres of space in the middle of the park. Goes forward. Easy for Barjonas to cut it out. Edouard takes a nice touch. Out right to O'Halloran. Can he put a good ball in? O'Halloran on the right flank. Crosses it. Price is arriving. Sweeps it into the net. A brilliant finish by Jack Price. 1-0 to Rangers at McDiarmid Park against St Johnstone, who have been woeful. They've not been in it at all. Quitongo now to Skugel, and here comes the bloody equaliser, no doubt. Campbell back to Shaughnessy. He will play it to Suter. Suter looks long again, as he has done quite a lot today. Cardoso away. Price on to Edouard. Let's hit them with a quick 1-2, please. Odson Edouard with a good ball. Gonzalez now. Can he hit? Oh, it's a lovely finish by Derlis Gonzalez. Across the goalkeeper. Looked as if he sort of sliced it with the outside of the foot across the goalkeeper there for 2-0. A quick 1-2. That should be a knockout on St Johnstone. And we should be in the semi-final. We should be going to Hampden again. This is the thing, in the league, we don't look like we're going to be troubling Celtic, but we've been to Hampden a number of times now. Our fans will be used to the Hampden Park day out by the amount of times that we've been there, as Hearts equalised just before the break against Motherwell. I'm going to passionately tell them, pardon me, I'm going to passionately tell them that we're pleased today because they have done well. Mitchell on for Oliveira. I'm going to let Edouard continue. A Fief can come on for Gonzalez. As St Johnstone kick off the second half. Of course, there is still the worry that we have our typical Jekyll and Hyde performance as Shaughnessy plays it forward for St Johnstone. Pretty much to a man, St Johnstone have been really poor today. We've been solid throughout the team with a couple of players like Price and Barjonas playing really well. Gonzalez too. Fernandez at the back with a 7.5 has looked pretty damn good today, which is nice. Good to see a convincing performance at the back, and it would be fitting if we have a confident 2-0 victory here after we had a confident or comfortable 2-0 loss here in our last visit. Be a bit of redemption for us as Motherwell have taken the lead again in their semi-final against Hearts as Witherspoon tees up a free kick. He drives it. It's crept by Ian Fulton, and we're now going to have a comfortable 2-0 because it's currently 2-1. And St Johnstone do indeed, as the commentary down below suggests, have a glimmer of hope. Let's try and tighten up. Throw in now for Houston. It'd be nice if we could grab a third, I suppose. Barjonas to Henderson. Moved that too quickly for my liking. Henderson to Price. Back to goal now, looking to find Morello. Oh, sorry, a Fief. A Fief now. Can he put a ball in? He cuts it back. Price is there and he's bulleted it in again. And he's become something of a goal-scoring midfielder, Jack Price. He's done really well. We're just going to contain now. Make sure we get out here with the 3-1. And Jack Price continuing to impress. He's had to wait his chance, but he's done really well. Now he's getting a run in the side as Hearts equalise for a second time against Motherwell. And Motherwell with 10 men look to be getting a draw at Tynecastle, having been ahead twice. Houston with a throw-in. We win 3-1 here up in Perth against St Johnstone. Good victory. And we're now in another semi-final, Scottish Cup semi-final this time. Come on. Hearts have actually nicked it 3-2. That's harsh on Motherwell, but they are out. Celtic will play Dundee tomorrow, I believe, before the draw gets made. We'll see that draw, and then we will end this episode. Let's see, Dortmund beating Bayern in their Klassiker. Good for them. Man City beating United by the same scoreline in the Manchester derby. Come on, show me Dundee United's magnificent victory at Parkhead, then we can make the draw, please. Okay, Celtic versus Dundee United. I think Dapo Mabudi's on loan at them. It'd be nice if he could score. Well, I think he did score, but it's a 5-1 for Celtic. Does he score? Yeah, Dapo Mabudi actually gave Dundee United the lead before Celtic hit them for 5 to put them out. Celtic will be in the pot, unfortunately, for the Scottish Cup semi-final draw, along with Hearts, ourselves and St Mirren, and Partick, who obviously are either Partick or St Mirren will get through. But the first Hampden semi-final will be Hearts against Rangers, which leaves Celtic to play St Mirren or Partick, which probably means if we get to the final, we're going to be playing Celtic. So a mixed episode, a poor performance against Hamilton. I kind of want to write it off, but I'm no liking it. It shows that we still have it in us to turn up at an away venue and just basically lie down. So much improvement needed. In saying that, we did then go to a tricky away venue up at St Johnstone and get the win. So hopefully we can put Hamilton down as a blip. Next time we'll be inviting Dundee to Ibrox, and then we're travelling up to Pittodrie to take on Aberdeen. So that'll be a massive one in the race for second place. Of course, the Scottish Cup is our main objective now, to try and get a cup double. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Poor Hamilton result, but a nice victory up at St Johnstone. If you have liked it, please drop down below and leave a like on the video. If you want to see the videos as they drop for this series, then you can subscribe to the channel, which I'd be very grateful for. But overall, just thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for Dundee and Aberdeen.